Okay, so let me just turn the game volume down a wee bit, and then we should be good to go. Do a little bit of a stream this morning. All we're gonna be playing is the WN8, just because I'm credit grinding, and so that's what we'll do. I haven't honestly played Blitz in several days, just some life things. I haven't had the time. Well, I've had the time, I just haven't had the drive to play tanks at all. But we're going to play a little bit this morning. Yeah, WN8, he's back into it with some tier 8 premiums. And here we go on Dynasty Pearl. They have a lot of TDs. The Helsing can play a lot like a heavy, and the Vindicators are my rush anyways. So essentially it's 2 TDs. We have a T-34-1 as well, so that thing's a lot of fun. But they're probably, based on their lineup, going to go towards C. If they go into town, it's honestly going to be surprising. Most of their tanks require to be hauled down, like the Super Pershing and the T-34. And there's the Super P, so they should be at C. Borsig's in the back. TDs don't do well in the town on this map at all. Normally you get absolutely destroyed. And I might be able to get one into that Helsing before he backs off. I'm going to go for one, and I do bounce. I'm not able to aim in at all. But we are going to keep looking for shots. We should be fine. That T-34 is playing fairly aggressive. And I'm going to try to put an HE round into the gun mantlet, and that's not going to work out at all. Just try to break the gun. I need to play a little bit more forward here now. The Helsing's on our side. So if he gets free range to shoot at us, it's not going to be good. He's farming the T-32 hardcore right now. And we really need to prevent that from happening. Get one into the T-34. My bad, there's a T-34 and a T-29. That's very confusing. We're going to try to take out this T-34 real quick. It's going to be an important kill. The Super Pershing's now pushing me as well, so we have to change targets. Yeah, really we just need to stay safe. And as long as we stay safe and don't take too many hits here, and take out this T-29... and even the AT-7 as well, in a minute, we can probably win this match. And that's all we got to do. That Helsing's about to die. And once that Helsing goes down, we're essentially free to clean up the rest of this team. And now I got to be careful because the Pershing's now going to have side shots into me. So I have to play actually back. I believe this Vindicator's AFK, but we're going to make sure we take him out of the game regardless. There's been countless times there's been an AFK left. You go to kill him because you think he's AFK and he just wakes up, and it's very bad for your team. It's bad for you. Easy win. So we're going to shut him down as well. Now we're going to kill that AT-7. This should be a really easy kill. I don't think its gun has enough pen. Yeah, it shouldn't have enough pen to really go through. And we're going to pin it almost every time. With the 105 that you can now mount on the 88, it's kind of funny. It doesn't even change the name. You have really good aim time and accuracy, just like you do with most German guns, and it essentially allows you to pull off a lot of snapshots that most guns you can't really do, and especially with a tank destroyer. Now we're just going to farm the rest of this T-34, and we should be able to easily clean this game up. Really good performance on our part. Now if this Glacial T-34-1 didn't push me from behind, it would have been better, but we're just going to make sure we track. That's the most important thing to do, especially with the WN8. Just make sure you're putting shots into the track. Like, there's no reason you shouldn't be getting the assistance damage. There's no reason you shouldn't be tracking them, because you can perma-track as long as they aren't repairing. So you can blow 2 repair kits on them or something, and then just continuously track them. It's really beneficial. And there you go, ace tanker to start it off. 4.3k damage. That is a wonderful back-to-blitz game. Absolutely fantastic. You see that Helsing farmed a lot of damage just sitting on the edge. Didn't help his team, and the AFK Vindicator didn't really help either. But still, it was a good game. Sorry for their team that their Helsing kind of farmed from the side and didn't really engage the main fight, and the Vindicator went AFK. But we're gonna go on to Black Goldville now, and a Borsig and T-28 prototype, they're going to be both camping, just like the ISU on our team will probably be camping. The IS-8's basically a heavy, same with the IS-3, so they could play medium areas. So they're probably going to be up by the caves up here, so that's where I'm going to go. hopefully to assist our team. We don't have the heavies. We have a Tiger 2 and a Lurver and an IS-6, but I don't think town's a good idea on our part, at least. Even though they could play town, our high tier is a medium, and we need to play more around our higher tier, hopefully, hoping he can do his job and put out the damage he should be putting out in this game. But it looks like we're going to completely split up and go half town and half caves area, and our T-49 is going to absolutely commit suicide in the middle. But that's okay. They should honestly demolish that IS-3 and IS-8 in town if they just pushed them. But it doesn't look like they're going to push it all. I'm going to try to kill this T-Pershing as he poked out. But he now goes unspotted, so I just need to keep angling up. Hopefully getting the bounces and looking for a kill. If the lightweight pushes out a little bit, we'll be able to finish him off. I don't think he will, but there's the Borsig. And actually pop a general and hopefully able to get another round in before he gets behind the cover. And we do get one more in. And they really need to kill that IS-3. If they pushed on the IS-3 right now on the IS-8 and they killed them, we could still win this. We're only down 2 tanks. But I can't hold off this entire enemy front on my own. And our Isu's sitting way back behind me as well. And that's like all we have over here with all 3 of our main heavies in town. Our tier 9 got demolished like he was going to if our team didn't come and support him. And now they're basically ignoring me. It honestly looks like they're ignoring me. That's disappointing and sad that I'm getting ignored. Because the Yag Tiger is a very dangerous tank if you leave it alive. And we're going to try to finish off this Lurver. He has the penetration though. Surprisingly, he bounces. Our Ice is going to die here to the T-28 prototype more than likely. Nice HE roll there into to the Borsig. That actually might bring the game back. We really need to pick up this kill on the Lurver before the T-28 proto can push up behind us. And he does get backed off, and the prototype does kill the Isu. So if I can kill this Lurver without the T-28 proto actually pushing, and there's the lightweight. This is probably going to be a loss. He's honestly going to farm me in the butt until he kills me. Although the prototype just missed, that forced the lightweight to back down. And that was a bad damage roll. And a bounce. Oh, this was looking good. Prototype just has way too much pen to really save us there. But they're 3 one-shots. This should be an easy pickup one, especially for an IS-6 and a Lurver. But I won't count these teams out now. If we played a little bit better, I think I could have put an AP round through the front of the prototype. I would have risked a bounce, or if I would have aimed that second APCR round a little bit better, we should have killed him, and then we could have wrapped up these 2 kills. Probably been a really good game. But these guys should easily be able to finish this up. Luckily that Isu didn't die super early, and he was able to take a few hits for me still. But that was a good win. I'm honestly shocked. They didn't push as hard as they should have, and we took a lot of damage doing it. And as you see, that T-54 got absolutely destroyed. And they let their IS-8 and IS-3 pick up 2K together, and that should never have happened. They should have just killed one of them very, very quickly. But it's okay. They did their job, I guess. So I'll give them that much. We'll move on to another game in the YAG-88. Not sure how long I'll go in the morning, because I'm actually leaving. As soon as I find out when I'm leaving, I can probably tell you about how long I'll go. I'll probably go for at least 45 more minutes. To watch a bunch of YAG Tiger 88 gameplay. I mean, it's not the most fun, but I mean, it's better than other tanks because I'm not camping and I play aggressive in the YAG 88, which is exactly how it should be played. You can camp. I played it in quick journeys the other day with my clan, and I mean, I played camping roles. But I prefer to play more aggressive, and that's how all my pub games are. And that's how I picked up my 3000 WN8 in this tank. And it's an absolute fantastic tank. And if you're good at TDs, I do highly recommend this tank in particular. It's a really good premium, makes a lot of credits. And if you like TDs, this is honestly the best bet. It's the only tier 8 premium. Besides the other GAG 88, the special snowstorm one, but that's a different story. So they're at A. I'm going to play this corner right here. So when you back up and you actually angle your tank, you can catch their auto aim. And if they hit the front plate at an angle about like this from me to the leopard, it's an automatic bounce. And that's what we're going to be looking for. Got one into the Yag Tiger. We actually lit him on fire, which is really nice. We're going to look for another hit on him, and he's going to be too far behind cover. So now we're going to look for the opening as they push on our river, because he's on his own. They should be playing aggressive, but they are dying, so they may back off. I'm going to take the opportunity while they're all stopped there, and I'm going to try to take B. The only way they're going to be able to reset B is if they push down this hill. And I'll be full on front aggressive with them, and I should bounce a couple shots, and my DPM's enough to more than likely kill the first thing that comes at me as long as I keep tracking it. Because like most turretless TDs, you're going to run into that issue of getting circled, and the Yag Tiger 88 has decent traverse speed, but it's still not that great. It is a Yag Tiger, and the Yag Tiger is a big, slow tank destroyer. And we're going to get one into the RU as he's crossing. And now we should be able to farm everything that goes across this opening. And IS-6 decided that he can YOLO rush me. And he is the big bad bully on the battlefield. And he is not, I'm sorry to say. But he is going to now go after the free damage of the RU-251. And we should be able to finish him up here. I'm just going to auto-aim. RU, your pen is honestly atrocious with your AP rounds. That's okay. And we're just going to clean up at this point. I'm honestly debating on if I should have capped B, because to keep my WN8 up and be very stat consistent, I have to get damage. And to get damage, I need to farm these last tanks on the team, and capping B lost me that opportunity. But that is okay. A win is still a win, and it boosts the win rate, and that is always a happy thing. 3 zeros on their team. That Yag Tiger got absolutely demolished in the beginning. How much damage did I get on him with that one round? Okay, 539. That was a very good fire. I don't know. Most German tanks, like, you automatically carry that fire extinguisher. I'm surprised he didn't. And even if he had like a multi-purpose restoration kit, like, did he just decide not to click it because he thought he would put the fire out fast enough? I don't know. I mean, even with my maxed out crew skills for firefighter, like, it still takes 5 or 6 seconds to put a stupid fire out. So I mean, especially with German tanks where you get lit up very easily, I'm shocked that that player wasn't carrying a fire extinguisher. I didn't check their win rate while I clicked on them. I didn't look at it. Maybe they aren't the best of player and just don't know. But that is okay, I guess. More damage for us. Eventually they'll learn that they get lit on fire too much and should carry one. But that is their choice. As I say that, I do not carry one. My reaction time on hitting 6 is decent enough. I don't think I need to carry it automatic, but if you don't think you can click that button fast enough to save you the HP, I highly suggest you carry a fire extinguisher on all your German tanks. And I'm gonna get bum rushed here, and that's actually really painful. This T-54 is gonna track me. I should never have turned, and we get deleted. So on a Yag Tiger 88 stream, we're gonna play something that's not a Yag 88. We'll just play another tier 8 premium. That's fine with me. Mayan Ruins. We don't have any tank destroyers on our team. They have a Sturmil and a Borsig with a T-34-2 and a Black Prince. It wouldn't surprise me if they went down. But more than likely, we're going to get a big engagement out here by the arches and in the middle. The Black Prince will probably go mid, because their team should be pushing over towards this side where we're all going. And that's where our team's going to end up going. We have an IS-6 and a KV-3, but the rest of us are somewhat fast, mobile tanks. And so they're going to be playing the middle where we're all going to be playing this side. So we should just get into a huge fight over here. And that's what it looks like is going to happen. This Type 59 is going to play rather aggressive, and I'm going to punish him for it. He shouldn't be playing all the way up here when there's an RU and a Black Dog up here to punish him for it. I sadly bounced that last round. But we're going to just keep punishing these tanks. I'm getting punished now for playing a little bit over aggressive. But that is okay. We wanted to try to finish off that 1375. Now we can finish him off with a decent roll. Okay, we need to not get punished for playing over aggressive there. The difference between us and the Type 59 now is he's staying hull down. He doesn't actually have to push into the open, and that is a YOLOing Borsig. That is probably going to honestly be the death of us. Maybe we can farm him with some HEP rounds. If you don't know what that is, it's common on the RU and this tank. It's a high explosive round that actually has higher penetration than most high explosive rounds, and it's really nice when you can do stuff like that to Borsigs, but it's not very helpful when you run into fights like that. That Borsig absolutely YOLO'd, and I don't know why. Like, if these two tanks would have just went middle, we probably could have won that fight easily, especially with the Sturmill over here on his own, and this IS-6 being afraid of a Sturmill. Like, I get its damage is high, but you're still a freaking IS-6, and you're going to do that right there and just bounce it. And the KV-3 is camping even further back. This is just honestly bad heavy tank play. Like, it makes no sense for them to have gone over here on their own. Especially if there's if the enemy team could all be there. Like, you shouldn't be splitting up in this situation where they could be either one direction. And that resulted in a big defeat just because these heavy tanks weren't where they were supposed to be. Granted, I could have saved a lot of HP by not kept poking that Type 59, but in the long run, I would have had to do less poking if the heavy tanks were there as well to take hits and putting damage out. Unless these tanks play like absolute garbage and just keep YOLOing in one by one, we should lose. Like, there's no reason they should win this fight. This IS-6 is just going to give his butt to a T-34-2, which has heavy tank alpha. Congratulations, sir. You played badly. They shut down the 1375, bringing it to a 2 versus 3. But we should not win this fight at all. Okay, yeah, the KV-3, once the KV-3 dies, the IS-6 shouldn't be able to carry this match, unless they all play like garbage and don't flank him. So the IS-6 has to kill one of these things. Like, he has to kill the T-34-2, and he doesn't. So what he should have done is actually shot the Type 59. It would have been a kill, and he could have hoped for a high roll, but the Indian Panzer is going to just destroy him now. Too many guns to angle up to. It kind of sucked that he loaded a little bit low and couldn't get a high roll on that one and kill Indian Panzer. See, they did damage, but I mean, they farmed a Sturmill and essentially a Black Prince that YOLO'd. So I don't... Whatever, I guess. It's okay. Yeah, we played really bad in that Yag Tiger 88 round. We only got 800 damage. And got absolutely destroyed at the beginning there. I angled up badly to begin with. When I went down the hill, I should have known that they would have went for a tracking shot. And that got us wrecked. In a game where there's no TDs on the enemy team, but they're mostly heavies and heavy mediums, they're going to be up at the windmill. So they're going to be CB, mainly C, maybe 1 or 2 at B, a couple mediums like the Panther. And maybe the 5100 could go B, or maybe they'll flank down to A. I don't know for them. They shouldn't be up at C. That's not a good spot for them. We're going to push down and into here, and we're going to look over B. Hopefully we're going to be able to take B. Because if I can take B, I can get free shots into the side at C, and that completely frees up the ability for me to farm a little damage but still have an impact on the team. And there's the Panther. He did go B. I'm just wondering if he's going to have one of the autoloaders with him. And he's going to cap B. I shouldn't have stopped. He doesn't look like he has anything with him. So I'm just going to come up here and hopefully farm him. Okay, there's the 5120. He did have an autoloader in the back there by him. It's a good thing I didn't play overly aggressive to begin with. And I don't know what I just took a hit from. And the 5120 did get shots into me. That is unfortunate, to say the least. He bounces the last one. He's going to go down to A? Question mark? That makes no sense for him to go A. Like, there's no tactical advantage of completely taking your tier 9 tank out of the fight. Unless he comes up right behind me, I see no reason on why he should have went down there. I can't really engage these tanks either because of the possibility of him being right behind me. I'm going to try to put one into the IS-6 there, and that's not going to work. Okay, yeah, so he's on A. So I'm just going to honestly push up here, take these hits from these tanks, and help kill these guys real quick. And we should win because that 5120 took his tier 9 tank completely out of the game for so long, and now we're just going to wipe the floor with these guys. Even if he comes up behind me now, like, there's no reason we shouldn't win. There's absolutely no reason we shouldn't win at this point. I'm going to turn around, though, because I don't want to die. And he's going to be there. I just don't know where. No, their AMX isn't on C. He's on A. Read a map, please. Okay, he's going to be smart and just back off. I should have waited on the adrenaline. I'm going to poke up on the right side. I don't want to be in the open on the left if he pokes around the other side of the hill. Now, if we can just farm his HP, I'll be happy. And he reloaded faster than I anticipated. That's okay. Our team should just finish him up. Bad play. But that's okay. Wow. Object, you just bounced off the side of a 5120? Like... Okay, he's just spamming HE into the tank. That's why he bounced. So clearly he hit a track or something. I don't even know. Easily should have been more damage than that. Bad play. Started off the stream really well. It was a really good game to begin. Oh, sorry. It's still a little bit early for me. Okay, so regardless of where the team's going to be, they're all Russian heavies anyways. They're going to be over at C anyways. But I always play C. Even from this position, if they go A, you could just wait for them to come around here and then farm them. But in this situation, maybe I should have gone B or maybe just into the river. Especially with our whole team flanking to A. I have no idea why the entire team is flanking to A. There's no point. Like, especially when you have two TDs, like, it makes no sense for you to go A because you can't allow them to support you. And if your TDs aren't supporting you, they're basically out of the game for a while because they can't really hold a flank on their own. And that's just going to allow these Russian heavies to push down and cap C. This defender is not going to shoot me, maybe? Maybe not. Yeah, he's going to shoot me. So this is honestly really, really bad. I'm probably going to die. I have no idea why they went out to A, because our TDs wouldn't have made it there to begin with. Like, maybe I shouldn't have ran that model. It makes no sense. It makes no sense to come out to A when you have a tortoise and a Yag Tiger, you're a top tier and a bottom tier tank destroyer on your team, neither of which could have came out here, and you easily could have used your gun depression to work the hill by C, or flanked around down into C. Like, it makes no sense to have come all the way over here, suiciding your 2 tank destroyers that would have got shot in the ass as they came around and flanked us. I mean, yes, you got up a cap, but that's not going to help you when your team dies. Because we don't have a cap advantage. Like, even at this point, we just now took the cap advantage back again because we keep losing tanks. And this Patton's playing so campy, he's not putting shots in. And we lose another one. I mean, it made absolutely no sense to go A. I mean, maybe in some really strange scenario, this Patton's just going to stay alive and we'll win on cap. But honestly, he might stay alive and win our cap just because they're all camping in the middle now and they don't want to move. This Indian Panzer could use the opportunity, unless they're all gonna come and try to kill this Indian Panzer. So we could honestly win on cap, and these people are gonna get rewarded for their playstyle. Okay, now we won't win. They're gonna get B. There's no way we can win now if they take B, unless they get a couple of cheeky kills. But this Indian Panzer's probably gonna die here in a minute. And once this Indian, yeah, now there's no way we're gonna win. He needs to reset A like now, and he needs to kill this mod 1 like now. If they can kill the mod 1, which I don't think is physically possible for them to do because they're both playing like absolute garbage, they can kill the never mind. I was gonna say they can kill the defender as he came around the corner, but it took them so long to kill a mod 1, and now the Patton's gonna try to run away when it doesn't help him to run away. Sorry, we should pick him up. There we go. Yeah, they all flanked and were able to farm, and they did absolutely nothing. The only one that did damage was the T-54, who I'm pretty sure was the one that went B. The biggest thing that would help the community is, like, if everybody looked at their team and didn't think just about their tank, and they thought about the good of the entire team. Because I mean, like, when you play like a TD, it hinders yourself in where you could go and in what all you could do in certain spots. But it also assists and really benefits the team if you're in the spot you should be. And that's the biggest thing, like, that we got absolutely destroyed on, was the fact that our team was like, well, I'm a medium, I'm going to go this way. They go out that way, but they have no support. They're on their own, and there's 2 TDs that are just going to die because they're too slow to get out there. Anyways, they don't have TDs, so I'm free to sit on this B area. If they had TDs, I'd get shot here, and I'd get punished. Especially if they were in desert. It's just not good if they have tank destroyers. But we should be able to pick up some damage from this spot as they push up slowly. See, there's one shot in. If the Tiger 2 sat there a little bit longer, we'd get more. Now we're gonna look for shots on the defender. He should pen me. Yeah. T-49 being pretty aggressive, poking on that side there. I should have been paying more attention, but I didn't, so I still got punished for it. We're just gonna back off now. That was a lot of damage. We're a one-shot for that T-49 if he pokes again and doesn't get noticed. Okay, and he's poking again. He can't really hit me from there. But he's still playing really aggressive, and it's rather annoying. Good on him, though. He's shutting me down. He's not allowing me to do anything. But it's super annoying because it's not allowing me to do anything. And I'm absolutely getting tilted because of it. What is our Ferdinand doing? Okay, he's punishing the T-49. Not bad. Got absolutely destroyed by the T-49. Just wasn't paying attention to the minimap. I don't even know. And he just punished us for it. We're just going to play a tier 10. I don't even know at this point. Just play another German tank destroyer. I don't even care. I really should go get coffee here in a minute. So at the top of the hour, we're probably going to shut the stream down. Just to put that out there. I'm going to make some coffee and get something to drink. Hey, here we go. Oasis Palm Supremacy and a Yag type and a grill. This is gonna be interesting. So we also have a tortoise and a WT. So like I was saying before, like they're TD heavy and we're TD heavy. For this to work, that like I know you're heavy tanks and you want to go that way, but they're gonna be desert and we should be setting up to support the T62A. Like I'm gonna play really campy just because I want to help that T62A and still be able to help the heavies in town. But the 62A is also going to abandon C. Like, they're going to all be at C. I'm going to be shocked if they go town. I mean, the only thing that they have that really excels in town is the T95, Jaegeru, and E100. But I guess they're going to all play to their least amount of tanks' advantages, apparently. And we're all just going to go town. Whatever. I don't even know anymore. You can predict a good player's playstyle, but you can't ever predict a noob's. Like... I guess that makes it balanced. I don't even know. I'm just going to try to HE the IS-7. We're not going to get his turret. We're going to get lit from C. I'm pretty sure. I don't think that was the IS-7 that lit us. He didn't have much view of our tank, so I'd be surprised if it was him that lit us. I'm honestly going to just go around here and hopefully kill the medium tanks. Like, if we don't stop them, they're just going to farm us for all of our HP. So we either need to push really hard, which isn't happening, or come back and kill these guys. And there's a Jaegeru on C. We're just going to pop Adrenaline into engine boost to increase our traverse speed to engage this T-54. He missed, which is thankful, I guess. Ah, shit. And he didn't do the smart thing. He had the easy flank on us, and he didn't take it. But I shouldn't have auto-aimed that at all. Just gonna back up as fast as I can to hopefully not get Jaegeru'd. Yeah, there's no way we're walking away from this. It was a bad choice to auto-aim the 54. I think we're gonna win though, because I held off the 54 long enough. I put 2 shots in. Our tortoise is gonna die though. If they can just wrap up this T95 and E100, I mean, it's an E100 and T95, you can't just wrap it up. But if they just played really aggressive and it killed these two, they could turn around and I think they would win this fight. But now the 62 is going to farm our E100 and he's going to die. And now it's just going to spiral down. They're just going to keep farming the backs. The 62 is having a heyday right now. I'm honestly really sad I didn't kill that 54. He should have been dead. And I auto-aimed. The bad thing is when a 54 gets that close to the grilly, like, you don't have the gun depression. So you're always shooting into his turret. So I guess I could have HE'd and hoped for a decent roll. But it's really hard to pen the turret to begin with. Especially with, like, heat and AP. It's just not as reliable. This IS-7's gonna get destroyed by the Jaegeru. There it is. But I mean, maybe if I killed the 54, I could have got one into the Jaegeru or something. and I would have maybe delayed the flank a little bit more. I don't think it would have really helped. But yeah, we played absolutely garbage for a tier 10 TD. I'm gonna play another one just because of how bad that one was, and then we'll go back to the Yag Tiger. The only bad thing about playing tier 10 is like the long queue time, especially in the morning. Like nobody's on at tier 10. Like there's that same IS7 and more. But we get GP, so it'll be interesting. We should probably win. That's okay if we don't, I guess. So close to getting my win rate up to 55%. Like I really want to get it there. GP is a bunch of good guys. It's one of the Spanish clans. For you that don't know, and they're very active in tier 10 tournaments. So if you play tier 10 tourneys, you're gonna run into them quite a bit. But yeah, it's a real good group of guys. Like I've never had problems with GP. Oh, the U100. I'm not paying attention. That could have been a lot worse for us. I mean, we got punished for it anyways, but like if that E100 would have just shot HE at us, the game would have already been over, especially after getting shot by the I7 because I'm playing like an absolute numpty. But we're going to look for shots a little bit more cheeky, I guess, because I don't want to die to an E100. Okay, I might switch down there by where the 704 is. There's actually a spot you could play that gives you shots onto the hill, and it's really nice to hit the flanks here. Where's that E100 at? There's two E100s. We're just gonna do our best to punish these E100s from this campy spot. If they blind fire, it's not gonna be good because they're probably gonna pen. I mean, I'm a grill. If you don't pen me, it's gonna be sad. Okay, the 62 ace is where it's gonna start getting worrying now. He can actually light me up if he gets close enough, and he should get close enough. But as long as these E100s let me punish them, we'll be fine. Yeah, see, they're just letting me punish. And I'm punishing really small mistakes. Like that E100 just poked out too far. Now, if he does it again, he's dead. But will he make the mistake? Yeah, he's going to make the mistake. He's going to go backwards. So, the 62 hasn't pushed aggressive enough to spot me, which is nice. And we're not going to be able to pick up that E100. So, what we're going to do is we're going to actually push up over the hill and help kill these IS-7s. Our team probably won't need it. We'd probably be too slow to get here. But we'll get a shot into the E100 probably, as long as he doesn't connect on us. This is actually the quicker route to get to him. And we do connect. So we punished the two E100s quite a bit that game. Decent damage as well. I'm pretty sure we probably pushed 3k. If we didn't, I'm shocked. Although it could have been slightly low. Yep, there it is, 3.7k. So a lot of punishment on those E100s. Like they just kept poking, and they took hits because of it. But that one did decent. I mean, he's the one that I'm pretty sure connected the AP round into me. But that other E100, man, got wrecked. Go back to tier 8. Do a little bit more credit guarding before the end of the stream. Probably get one game in after this one. Okay, so Himmelsdorf in a Yag Tiger. This is literally the only map I will camp in the Yag Tiger, and that's because the distances that you engage are so short. Playing in the back is considered camping, but it's really hard to say you're camping because no matter where you shoot, you're gonna get lit. You can't just sit there and snipe from a bush. Like you're actually gonna have to still work the different roads. That is an Arl. a stock Arl in a tier 8. Lord have mercy on your soul, RL44. Like, for real. I feel so bad for you. Your own fault for failed tuning, but you're stock in a tier 8 game. Just, Lord have mercy on your soul, for real. Okay, STA1 is probably going to die if he keeps poking. Which he's going to... And 5100 goes in front of me. Okay. Okay, our LTTB got destroyed. We could probably punish this IS-2, though, as he pokes back out. And we are going to, because he decides to back out. STA1's going to play aggressive again. I'm just going to honestly push up. We need to kill these tanks. Like, if we kill these tanks, we win. And so that's just what we got to do. We're going to push up here. Hopefully bounce the STA1. He's just going to miss, which is even better. We don't connect that snap into the IS-2's turret. We're going to look for another one, though, because he's just going to play really aggressive. And they let... 5100, did you die? Like, how did you die so freaking quickly? I don't even understand. It doesn't comprehend. Okay. If the Tiger 2 doesn't kill us... Yeah, he kills us. Stock Arl in a tier... What are you even trying to do? Like, I want to downvote him in the Bulldog just for Why do you tune with a tier 7 in a stock RO44? Like, look at that turret. Like, I'm honestly just going to downvote them because it's stupid. Like, why would you do this to your team? Even if you didn't get tier 8 and you got 6 and 7, like, that's still garbage for that RL. Is this Bulldog even maxed? I can't even tell. I don't think it is. It might be. I don't know. That damage seems too low for a Bulldog. I don't think he's maxed. Like, are you kidding me? 40% are coming in here with a stock RO44. So annoying. Okay, this is going to be the last one. We're on Desert Sands Encounter. This is going to be a little bit interesting. They have an AMX AC-48 and a Ferdinand. Both of them will probably be camping. The AT-15 on our team and the T-28 could honestly not camp. The T-28 will probably do that. Top tiers are slightly different. We have a 54 and a 103. They have an E75 and a 701. So it wouldn't surprise me if we had a split. Just half the team goes desert, half goes town, and the TDs camp the middle. We're gonna find out here. The M103 is actually gonna go mid, which is where I was going, because I want to play down into this little campy thing, and that E75 is just... Well, this is a fun last game. I played like an absolute numpty and I got punished for it. GG, 54, you can go hold down behind me now. You can just side scrape off my tank. I mean, I wasn't expecting any 75 to push middle. And then I got destroyed by the AMX. Like, it was just putting shots in. Well, that was a good game to end on. Not really, but I'm going to go make coffee and get a drink. And we had a really good first game, so I'll probably maybe pull that out and just do a separate video with it. But other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed the small Yag Tiger stream. And I'll probably be doing another one later on, maybe even tonight. I have a thing called Nerdfest that I do with friends. We basically play games all night, so I might do a little bit of streaming there. It just depends on how good our friend's internet is. But 07, and see you guys out there.